And this is an application.
Probably to the Senate.
Court is calling 2023 CR 6620 State of Texas versus Samuel Alexander Ramirez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins to the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Julie Pollock.
And are you Samuel Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to, counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ramirez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Sorry, Judge. We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you catch that? Not just possession, but in a drug-free zone. That makes the stakes skyrocket. The penalty jumps higher than usual. Imagine risking 10 years behind bars for less than a gram.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, less than 1 gram in a drug-free zone? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked? The court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Ramirez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Notice how the judge checks for pressure or coercion. In court, a plea must be voluntary. If Samuel had hinted at threats or promises, this whole deal could collapse.
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is recommending deferred adjudication, and this has no impact. Well, I don't understand why you all would put does not affect family violence cases pending indictment.
Yes, ma'am. They were, he's got some family violence cases that are still hanging out there. I just wanted to make clear to the court and to the defense, and maybe if another prosecutor is looking at this in the future, that this does not contemplate taking those into consideration or having any effect on those cases, Judge.
All right, do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did y'all understand that to be the entirety of the plea? State,
Yes, Your Honor.
defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. The state is asking that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There'd be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
No objections.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you and your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
This moment feels straight out of a movie. The judge is piecing together the bathroom story, but Samuel's answers aren't lining up. What do you think? Bad excuse or honest slip?
What grade are you in high school?
12th grade.
Why were you not in class?
I think we were there in the bathroom. They were going in the bathroom.
No, I know you were in the bathroom. You all were in the bathroom doing drugs. So my question is, obviously you were not in the bathroom to use the facilities for anything that was not.
I was on the way to the bathroom and I just met up with my friends and we just went to the restroom.
No, there are other things that happen. School hasn't changed that much since I've been in there, where you get the hall pass to go to the restroom.
No, I wasn't in class yet. I was on my way to class, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So then I met up with my friends because I seen them coming down the other hall.
Yeah, say, hey, let's go to the restroom and use drugs. So what are your grades like?
A's and B's.
Judge, he's trying to turn his life around. He is enrolled full-time at
No, but are his grades A's and
John
B's?
Jay. According to his parents who are here,
Yeah, but sometimes parents overlook things. That's why.
oh,
He's in the
they've got a
restroom.
handle on this. He's in AP classes
Mhm.
and he's getting A's and B's because he has finally realized he needs to turn his life around.
And I'm gonna go.
Plus, he is working.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to college too after school. After I graduate, all my classes are credit classes. So after I get all good grades in them, I graduate this year.
So why does it take this for you to get your life in order? I'm sure your parents' rules are not crazy rules.
I just made mad. I just made bad choices.
Yeah, why are you making these bad choices? And until you were caught this time, how often were you using drugs?
Like twice a week, not even often. I wasn't.
Well, I mean, that's often.
Yeah.
Twice a week is often. Do you know how often I use drugs?
Never.
Yes. So using drugs once a week, that's often. Twice a week, that's often. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get tested today.
I'll be negative.
All right. So we're going to have him drug tested and we're going to see what the results are. And then I'm going to make my ruling.
All right.
So are you ready to go or do you need water?
I need some water.
Okay. All right. Just have a seat. We're going to test you today.
I'll go back to the back.
Yes.
And y'all don't have a file? Do you?
Yes.
Judge, the drug test for Ms. Ramirez came back.
Boom. Test results drop like a bombshell. Positive. Now the courtroom has to untangle. Is this street meth or just his ADHD medication showing up? Huge difference in how this plays out.
You're positive for methamphetamines and amphetamines, but the way that the drug test is for methamphetamines, it could be the positive that the amphetamines is given off. He says he is on medication for ADHD. We did tell him he needs to provide that prescription to he's already on probation in a county court, a misdemeanor case.
Mhm.
He has not done any UAs with that case just yet, but I did tell him he needs to provide the prescription so that when if he goes to do his test next, he can at least have that on file.
All right. Does he have a prescription? Oh, his parents? All right. Samuel Ramirez. And we're not on the record yet. All right. Does he have prescription medication?
His mom informs me that he had a prescription for Adderall.
Okay, they say had. Does that mean that he's currently on that prescription medication or not?
You'll have to talk to mom about that.
All right, you want to come forward briefly? So
Hello.
does he have prescription medication?
He does have prescription medication since he's been incarcerated. Hello.
So does he have prescription medication?
He does have prescription medication since he's been incarcerated. He doesn't have an updated one. So at our house, we're still going to have his medication there.
No. See, I'm trying to figure out, one,
Mhm.
is the prescription current? And two, is he using the prescription? We're not on the record right now. Here's the thing.
No, I understand.
Parents, we're here because your son has an issue. Your son using drugs in a restroom at a high school.
Correct.
And sometimes parents want to see their children as they hope they will be, not as they are. So I'm trying to figure out what would be good to help him so that he won't be in the criminal justice system and end up going to prison and end up being an orange with other inmates.
Right.
So I need to know whether or not he does have a prescription for this that he's using, or is he doing something else? Because if he's doing something else, then we can help him. But if people are being dishonest with the court about what he's doing, I can't help him. And 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to end up getting into more trouble and may end up at the Bexar County Jail. And at the Bexar County Jail, which you know, they bring you out in orange. When they do your laundry at the jail, guess what? Everybody's laundry goes in the same pile. There's no sorting. So you're going to end up with inmate B's underwear, whatever. You understand? And how old are you?
18.
You're 18.
This isn't just a scare tactic. The judge is painting a raw, gritty picture of jail life. From shared laundry to dangerous encounters, it's a reality check designed to shock Samuel straight.
When you go to the Bexar County Jail, things happen at the Bexar County Jail. And people want to pretend like it doesn't, but things happen at the Bexar County Jail. Things happen at the prison. So I'm trying to get some honesty in here so I can see what's best for you. So hopefully you can get back on track. And yes, I'm hoping you go to college or either go to a trade school, get your life together where your parents don't worry about you and you don't use drugs anymore. But I need 100% honesty in here, because otherwise he's going to end up getting in trouble on the probation in this court. And his attorney will tell you, everybody else tells you, probation in this court is not easy because the conditions I give people is not cookie cutter. It's what they need to hopefully get their life back on track. So parents got to be honest and see their children as they are. Maybe they'll end up being great, and you will look back on this time and you will say, do you remember that bump in the road? He'll be like, yes, great job. You've gotten your life back on track. So I need to know whether or not he's using something he should not be using. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the issue with him?
I don't know if he's using anything. I can tell you with honesty that he does have prescription medication at home that's been prescribed to him by his psychiatrist. He has been incarcerated. He's been out, I want to say a few months, but he has been incarcerated in Bexar County. Now, if he took his prescription medication that's in our home voluntarily on his own without consulting me to get him a visit with his psychiatrist, to get him an updated appointment, to get a new prescription for this year, that's on him. I do not, in my home, I do not condone his behavior. He hasn't lived with me while he did this behavior. He has been in Bexar County, so he knows what it's like.
Who has he been living with?
He was living with his grandfather. He was living with my mother. At one point, he was living in a sober living home. So my home is probably equivalent to jail.
Okay, so why wasn't he living with you?
He wasn't living with me because he didn't want to go to school. The school that he was in, it was Rise Recovery. He didn't want to go to that school. Minimal students, they were helping him. He didn't have a drug problem, but my family, we put him voluntarily in rehab for marijuana. He didn't have a problem to go to rehab, but like I said, it was voluntarily. He went and he got out. He went to Rise Recovery. He didn't want to go to Rise Recovery, which is an amazing school. Like I said, minimal students. He didn't have a lot of peers. He wanted to go to a traditional high school. I wasn't okay with that. So I talked to staff at the school and they placed him in a sober living with men and I believe a few people his age, and they would go to meetings. They would pick him up for school, help him find a job. When it came down to him to apply for his scholarship to live in the sober living, he opted not to do that, not to consult with me, and decided to live with my mother. My mother then went to get him, moved him out of there, and stated that she was going to place him in school, be on him to make sure that he did everything he needed to. When that happened is when this occurred. What we're essentially here for. That happened in the school that she placed him in. From that point on, everything just went downhill for him.
So which school is he currently in?
He's in John Jay.
All right. So do you think John Jay is a good place for him, or should he be back at Rice Recovery?
In my opinion, Rise Recovery. John Jay, not good. Maybe there's some good that comes out of that school, and I've seen that. But in my opinion, I shouldn't have to be calling the school to let them know students are smoking marijuana in the restroom.
No.
I shouldn't volunteer my time, take my time off of work to tell them, I'll go and monitor your girls' restrooms just to make sure students don't end up doing drugs in your restroom. I even offered my husband to do the same for the boys' restroom. And they said they don't have enough staff, they don't have enough teachers to do that, which is understandable. We all know that our teachers are underpaid. There's not enough teachers. But I can only do if they'll take my help, I can only do the bare minimum. I tell him the same thing. Don't go to restrooms, don't do this, don't do that. But I mean,
Okay.
What can I do? But
All right. Well, I'm going to do something.
yes,
We're going to help with this situation.
Can you tell the judge, is he going to school full
he
time?
does. He goes to school full time.
And I've
like-
seen his grades
Yes.
and the classes he's taking. It's chemistry and
Yes, he's very smart. He's, compared to kids his age, he's very intelligent. Been in pre-AP since middle school, continued pre-AP into high school. So he's very intelligent. He's very smart, book smart.
is he missing any classes?
No, he shows up. He does have tardies because he likes to go to the restroom before class. But I told him, I'm tired of getting the phone calls that you're tardy. So you need to go to the classroom, meet with the teacher, let them know you have to go to the restroom so they can at least take accountability for you being in class. If not, I'm going to continue getting these calls. And if that's going to happen, then you can go out of my house. He's 18. He's an adult. He knows what he has to do. Like I said, my house is equivalent to Bexar County Jail.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Here's the twist. Samuel isn't some dropout with no direction. AP classes, smart, capable, but choices keep dragging him down. It's a reminder, intelligence doesn't cancel consequences.
So this is what we're going to do. All right, we're going to come back for sentencing. And this is what I want everyone to give me. One, he needs to have a plan for me. A plan for, since you're a senior,
So,
if you're planning on going to college, then you need to show the court that you've actually filed some applications.
I don't know.
For college.
Wednesday or today, if I go back to school, I'm gonna actually have my apply ready for that college. So after I graduate, I go straight to college.
All right, so that needs to be done. And then I want an update on the psychiatrist and see what medications he's actually supposed to be on. And you're going to come back to the court with a letter telling the court what you want to do with your life. And then I'm going to make a decision on what conditions will be best suited for you so that we don't have you coming back through the system. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
What do you
And-
what day do I put today?
Oh, I'm going to give you a date. No, it's not going to be today.
I just know it's a Adderall, like I know risperidone.
Okay. So what days are your classes?
My days I'm back to school.
Yes, is it all week?
Yeah, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
8:30.
When do you all have testing?
When we have testing? We recently been doing testing. I'll say that Mondays, Friday, but every day we can do a test.
Okay. So do you all have a recess break or anything of that nature?
Only lunch.
No, I mean for holiday coming up.
Oh,
That's what I
no.
mean. Usually,
Like spring break.
yes.
Not that I know of so far. I get out at 4:20. I ride the bus home, and by the time I get home, it's 5:05.
So he doesn't get out till 4:20. Yes. What time do you start?
School starts at 8:50.
Starts at 8:50. Oh, we need to figure something out. Mom, can you come back up? We need to figure out what's a good time for him and what's a good time that doesn't interfere with your work schedule. So maybe he can come here.
For next court date.
Mhm.
Preferably Wednesdays. My husband's off on Wednesdays. I work half days on Wednesdays, so anything on a Wednesday would work.
Okay, so we're going to do a Wednesday. And then, so would you all be able to pick him up from school? Okay, do you think on Wednesday he could leave school early?
Yeah, as long as he has an excuse, so wherever he has to go, I'm sure that he can get an excuse, so.
We'll write him an excuse and we will just say he was asked to appear in court.
Okay,
Oh, that's Thanksgiving. Oh, I'll remember Thanksgiving break. But they're going to come up with this pretty soon for me. So, Norma, are we able to do it Wednesday, November 15th?
yes, sir.
All right. So we're going to come back Wednesday on November 15th. And Bashan, I know how Wednesdays are for us. You will not be here. When are you going to be back? Some people are going on cruises. I hope that people know how to swim. They don't.
Or is that Thanksgiving?
That's Thanksgiving week. You know what?